Welcome back to another video, Diary Sister.
You guys like that voice changer gag? Alright, cool beans, cool beans. Computer, what is today's topic? It is the Gullah and Geechee peoples. Thank you. She means well. So, who be the Gullah? Who be the Geechee? Let's chat about that. Let's start this off by establishing a base immediately. The Gullah and Geechee are an African-American population that live on the islands off the U.S.'s southern coast. Both the Gullah and Geechee have a distinct culture, and the Gullah inhabit the islands off the coast of South Carolina, and the Geechee inhabit the islands off the coast of Georgia, respectively. But there's more to the story than just that, however. Like, where did they come from? What's their culture like? What do they speak? These are one of my favorite ethnic enclaves in the world, and as such, let's dive on in. Both communities came from the western coast of Africa, mostly Angola, Nigeria, and the West African countries, though there are some exceptions. Slaves were traded from these areas and brought over to the Americas on ships and were dropped off in the southern states. While slaves were brought all over the South, the groups who would later become the Gullah and Geechee were only brought to South Carolina and Georgia, as stated before. While there, they would farm primarily rice and other African crops, and today are key staples in their food. This is because the southern climate is mostly humid and warm, which is similar to West Africa's climate, meaning that rice could grow there perfectly. Their cultures are distinct for a number of reasons, but one of them is because of their location. They primarily inhabit the Sea Islands, which are barrier islands off the coast of SC and GA. Their relative isolation, combined with living in one certain area communally and sharing a common heritage, led to them having pride in their culture and passing it down through generations, which is why it's so strong today. It actually developed more when disease helped, which is pretty rare. See, when arriving in the Americas, slaves brought over yellow fever and malaria from Africa, and since the Deep South had coastal islands and have a similar climate, these diseases flourished in these regions. Combine that with working in swampy rice and cotton fields all day, and you have a perfect recipe for disease to spread. While the black population had an immunity, the white plantation owners did not, and as such, abandoned the area to flee to the mainland. Around this time as well, the Gullah Creole language began to become a lingua franca among the community. I can't speak it, so here's some examples. I love Creole languages so much. In the recent era, the Gullah and Geechee identity is still strong. However, they have to fight because control over the lands their family lived in for generations is loosening, whether it be from a lack of cultural recognition, or money, or politics, or whatever. So what's their culture like? One thing that makes them different is their heritage, with a distinctive southern twist. Much of it still echoes their African roots. For example, dishes like okra, gumbo, and rice are similar to their original West African counterparts, like jollof rice and meat soups with collard greens. Many of their spiritual practices also reflect that of those found in West Africa as well, such as belief in traditional West African spirits and religious rituals, collectively called hoodoo. The basket weaving and quilt weaving patterns are also near identical with those found in Western and Central Africa, having survived all those years. Well, friends, so that's the end of this one. It's a bit quicker than usual, but I really love doing this one. I know of a great majority of cultures and traditions of the world, but for some odd reason, the Gullah and Geechee will always wholeheartedly be one of my absolute favorites. Maybe because they cook delicious food, or because it's in my country, but for whatever reason, those two will always hold a place in my liking. I'll see you all next time, please consider subscribing, and that's it until next time. Bye-bye!